So here we go. This is sort of the speed round of research. First up, we have Sharif Faisal. Faisal is a labor market analyst for the Information and Communications Technology Council, which most of you will actually know as the ICTC, at least that's how I know them. In addition to ICTC, he's worked at a number of leading organizations, including the World Bank, Aga Khan Foundation, and the International Development and Relief Foundation. He'll tell us a little tonight about what ICTC has discovered about Ontario's mobile app economy and about the impact that apps are having on Ontario's various cultural media industries or sectors. Faisal.
Good evening. I'm very pleased to be here today to discuss one of ICTC's recent research studies. Special shout out to OMDC, the National Film Board NFB, and the Canadian Digital Media Network CDMN for their financial support in this study. So in this study, we explored the impact of mobile apps on Ontario's creative media industries. And that obviously includes book publishing, film and TV, magazine publishing, music, and interactive digital media industries. As you are aware, mobile phone penetration continues to grow on a global basis. There will be more than 28 million cell phone subscribers in Canada this year. Of them, 21 million use smartphones. In Ontario alone, over 8 million people will be using smartphones before the year is out. And 85% of all smartphone subscribers download apps in their mobile devices. As a result, mobile apps development in Ontario is an emerging industrial subsector. This sector started flourishing since smartphones emerged in 2007. Many startups entered the market in recent times, seeing the growth potential of mobile apps development. For this study, we consulted with nearly 200 employers in Ontario. Our research shows that nearly 3 out of 4 apps enterprises in Ontario focus on developing apps that provide business solutions. This is a clear indication that more and more companies and organizations across all sectors of the economy are having their own business-specific mobile apps developed. Other genres of mobile apps that are being developed in large volumes are health and wellness solutions related mobile apps, apps that provide medical solutions, communications, games, books, video content, etc. As consumer appetite for new devices and apps grows, an increasing number of creative industries are adopting mobile apps. And one of the biggest impacts of that adoption is on Ontario's labor market. We estimate that 21,000 Ontarians are involved in development and distribution of mobile apps directly. Of them, nearly 18,000 are employed in the mobile apps industry, and over 3,000 are employed in creative enterprises as in-house experts. Toronto remains, by Toronto I mean GTA, Greater Toronto Area, means Ontario's mobile apps development hub, while Ottawa and Kitchener-Waterloo are also important apps development clusters in Ontario. Using our employment forecasting model, we estimate that nearly 15,000 new apps-related jobs will be created in Ontario over the next 5 years. This will happen because new and improved apps will continue to be developed, introduced, and widely adopted by all sectors of the economy. Using our economic impact model, we estimate that Ontario's mobile apps enterprises currently generate approximately $618 million annually in revenues. And 8% of that revenue comes from Ontario's creative media industries, and another 38% from other Ontario-based industries. Therefore, 46%, or nearly half of their revenues, is generated from within Ontario, while United States is also a key market, as over a quarter of the revenues is sourced from the US, as you can see from that chart. With the emergence of new technologies such as mobile technologies and social and digital platforms, Ontario's creative industries have access to new distribution mechanisms and channels to reach wider audiences. As a result, many are adopting these technologies in their business practices. In particular, mobile apps are being used in a variety of ways for a multitude of purposes in the creative sectors. Industry-wide, we find in our research that half of all creative companies in Ontario already adopted mobile apps in their business practices, with another 31% are planning to do so in the near future. That means overall, 4 out of 5 creative media companies will be using mobile apps in some capacity shortly. And why not? As you can see from the chart, apps allow real-time and location-based processes that results in quick and easily accessible content and communications, consistency of information, responsive case management, and seamless information exchanges. Data and actions are being coordinated in any location and with business partners and clients at real time, improving collaboration among all stakeholders. Obviously, there are some adoption costs, but some of the adoption costs are offset by savings in expenses related to such items as content release and distribution. From our consultation, we estimate that creative enterprises have experienced a 9% reduction in their operational costs on average as a result of adoption of mobile apps in their business practices. Based on our in-depth consultation and analysis of information that we gathered directly from the creative industries, we estimate that $220 million of that $15 billion revenue that is generated by Ontario's creative media industries annually can be attributed to mobile apps adoption. And that is obviously a big boost by only one segment of ICTs, or information and communications technologies. And this also highlights the importance of estimating the impact of other technologies in creative media industries. I'm happy to say that the full study is available on ICTC's website as well as OMDC's research website, and you can access it very easily. I invite you all to access it and engage with ICTC as well as OMDC about this particular study or any other. So thank you very, very much.
Any questions?
Yes, please.
Hi. Hello. Thank you for your presentation. It's very inspiring. And you mentioned that 21K Canadian get involved in the mobile industry. So I'm just wondering what's the demographic of this 21K Canadian looks like. So what degree do they have? What kind of age they are? What kind of background do they have?
Because most of these studies are technology-focused studies, the demographic of these particular the demographic profile of this particular group is very similar to what we observe overall in ICT or technology-related occupations. It is overwhelmingly represented by men. Nearly 3 out of 4 are men. Because this is a creative area, a lot of youth are up and coming. This is mobile app, so anybody can develop their own apps sitting in their mother's basement or anywhere else. So a lot of young people are getting involved in this environment as well. So that's an encouraging sign for youth, as we all are aware that youth are finding increasingly difficult to get into the labor market.